Alrighty, there was home sweet home last night here at the primitive camp. I forgot the name of it. I'll walk down here and look. Mile 51.2, so that's where we're at. That one don't say. Let's look up there. What these signs says? East 4 Notch Primitive Campsite. Well, there's the name of it. I thought it had a name. I won't even try to pronounce that. I'll butcher it anyway, so you can read it. There it is. Alrighty. It's time to get to moving. Oop, 6:57. I shoot to be on the trail by 7, so we're going to make it. Alrighty. Little sticky last night. Humidity's up quite a bit. So just up from this campsite, a little drainage in there, had water in it, and it's decent water, so it probably doesn't stay there too long. Alrighty, let's get to moving. Well, there's that big pond that they was talking about. That's just up from the camp, so water's pretty clear. So that should be a good water source. I mean, like any pond, you have to, well, there's like someone's thrown some logs out there so you can kind of step out there and get clear water, but it looks good. Good enough to filter. Alright, we're still motivating. That's literally, it's pretty much next door to that camp. So if he's needing water, you could walk up there and get it real easy. Wind blew last night pretty good. Had some hogs show up in camp. I hear them grunting, carrying on. I got out of my tent and put the old headlamp on bright and shine around. You heard them take off running, so never heard anything else after that. Or it woke me up. How about that? It could have been by there, and again, I just didn't know it. Alrighty, let's keep it moving. Alrighty, 2.5 mile road walk. You started after it again, so headed to the big woods. It's like a not too busy a road, hopefully. Huh, pretty down through here. Pretty cool. Alrighty, so we come up to another road junction. Looks like we're going to make a right-hand turn on it. Blue sign over it says Forest Glen to the left, but we're turning right. Look at the deer just running across the road up there ahead of me. That's pretty cool. First really wildlife I've seen. Unless they had the hogs. Up there they go. There goes some more. Had the hogs in last night. I heard them were running around camp and shine no bright headlight around and run them off. So anyway, let's get on up the road here. We still probably got another 2 miles ahead of us of this walk. This kind of road walk don't mind too much. Out there on that asphalt sucks, but that's part of hiking. All right, here we go. Okay, so we passed that compressor station, and we're road-wise here. Seen one trail marker on the tree back there on the right, according to Gaia. We're gonna stay to the right. I hadn't seen any other trail markers, so we'll go up a little ways and recheck Gaia, make sure that I did turn right. Crows were talking this morning. Yeah, I'm not seeing any trail markers, so we'll go up here a little ways. Hope the guy's right. This is the way we're supposed to be going. We'll cross that with all trails also. It'd be nice to see a trail marker somewhere. I could have walked past it too. Oh, sorry about the sunshine, but look at that big old open field. Alrighty. Yeah, and I always turn around and look behind me, see if there's any trail markers. Alrighty, we'll just keep bugging. I think I'm on the right way. Should have cleaned the windshield off this morning. Glasses are dirty. Alright, here we go. Alrighty, that road walk's over with. Once you get down there at that Y that I didn't know which way to go, and I went right, which was the correct way. You walk by some huge ranches in there, which is beautiful. You got some big old open spots in there. So here we are at the call this Big Woods section, I think. So it looks like the reports over in Facebook land were correct. They done a controlled burn in here. Looks like we're going to walk through Lone Star Trail Big Woods section. We're going to walk over into this mess. So I say mess, it's just part of the process. So we're headed that way, and everything's good. Like I said, it wasn't too bad of a road walk there. Met two trucks dragging trailers. Like them guys was going to work. Unfortunately, I get to walk, don't have to go to work. So, alrighty, don't see nothing tell me this is closed. So here I go. Here I go. Alrighty, West Fork of Caney Creek, 56.9. Good place to stop and grab you some water and keep moving. So here we go. Should be right at 57. Something about a bearing tree up here. One of those marker trees. I don't know how long that thing holds water in there, but it's a good water source. Oh, here we are. Bearing tree. That's how they shoot coordinates. Property boundary. Alright. Here we go. That's a bearing tree. Whew, just past 57. Walked up here in this little valley. Wow. I almost turned and went down the road, wasn't paying attention. This is beautiful. Big old pine trees in here. Open, you can see out through them. Kind of like Colorado hiking. That's what you see there in Washita Trail. You can see out through the pines. So I'm listening to the wind blow through the tops of them. All right, another walk in the woods. Loving this walking on the Lone Star Trail. It's a trail that's pretty easy to get some mileage on, so if you're figuring your hike, you can always up that average for sure. It's definitely not level, because you're going up and down these draws, but it's of course nothing big hill climbs in there. You can definitely pull back on daily food rations too. So that kind of gives me an idea of the energy that it takes to hike. I'm thinking I'm getting better and better at my abilities in hiking. So it's definitely not got any better at figuring food though. I'm still carrying way too much food. Alrighty, if you can't tell, I'm going up a little hill here. Man, it's beautiful. There's the pine trees just swaying in the wind. Loving it. Just loving it out here. Oh, it's beautiful. Well, I guess this must be the near close to halfway between the trailheads this morning. Look at that bench. I just took a break a little while ago. I hate to pass up a good bench. You know, it just kind of, like, yeah. I hate all the work that everybody come out here to put this bench in for me not to sit here a spell. Take a few sips of water and maybe look at the map. I don't know how well this will show up, but check this out. And this tunnel through here. These whatever these little trees that grows up in here under these pines, and the pine needles fall. See pine trees up there fall and just hang in these trees. Then you get these little tunnels. Pretty neat. I don't know what those little trees are. Got a slick bark to them. Don't look like they get very big. It's more of a bush than a tree. It looks pretty tall though. And the old pine needles just loaded up. It bends over and makes a nice little shaded tunnel. Pretty cool. This is over in the big woods sections where I'm at. Hunting mile marker 60. Alrighty, that's pretty awesome. Well, just come out to the road. Just camping up that way. There's the trail up there. Okay, so you come out there and make a right hand turn and then a quick left. Back in the woods. We're back in the burn section. So across here we go. Alrighty, there's a big 6-0 mile marker. My new favorite number, 60. Time stands still for no one. That's my age, so just well embrace it. Back in here in the burn, back into the burn section. We crossed that road up there. And right if you cross that road, there's a little swamp ground in there. Sure has opened up in here again in the big woods, so very gorgeous, despite the burn. Alright, just keep crossing these little drainage areas, and just about every water's got some type of water in them, so plenty of water to dip out of right there. It looks pretty clear. Might have some squigglies in it by now, I don't know. Right. Looks like a fire road off the main road or the old railroad line. We're fixing to go down. What a lot of the trail follows is the old logging railroads that was built in here. And all this was logged and was replanted after it was bought and changed over into a National Forest Service. So, alrighty. That's pretty neat up on top of this thing. You can see around now. Alright, let's go find 61. Well, sorry about the sun, but there's one standing up on fire. Right by the trail. There you go. I still see green on top, but my guess is it's gonna lay down in there somewhere. Probably across the trail. And that's after mile 61, so about 61.4, something like that. Got a bunch of stuff piled up around it. My guess is why she went to burning inside the tree, but who knows. It seems to be climbing it. Alright, pretty interesting. Well, just past the 61 mile mark. Looks like the fire is going to burn this one off the trail for us. So, hot embers and trail runners may not be a good idea. So let's go around the upper part of this thing. Don't see nothing smoking. Woodpecker worked that thing over. Little hose in that thing. Hunting grubs. So, another day. That'll be off the trail. Okay, we picked up a line here. You can see back behind me. Just straight to the trees. I think I read where 78 when this trail was laid out somewhere in there. So I'm just curious, is this probably just maybe a walk across the field at that point in time? All these trees have been planted in here. I don't know. Old guy on the trail just thinking. Alrighty, I'm back again. Like I said, old man walking and thinking. I bet the reason that particular area had young trees in it, it's probably been clear cut. That's part of the National Forest Service, you know, providing timber for the economy. So, kind of dawned on me after I walked down through there going, that's probably not right. Alright, still just walking and thinking. Headed down here to the trailhead. Should be getting another mile or so to get to it, so cruising on. Really had got wet feet back there. Part of the big woods section is almost as flat as a table, so there is nowhere water doesn't run off. So you walk that in there, and it's kind of like a bog all over the place. But still enjoying it though. Alrighty, there we have it. Big woods section done. 8.7 miles. Here's the big woods. Not many people here after on a Tuesday. Longster hiking trail. After they burned it off, looks like someone's left some water. And it's growing. So we're gonna go right over here. Get the pack off. Next pair of shoes. I think I'm good. And get ready to do the road walk. Take a little break right here. Alright, pretty cool. The big woods section after a controlled burn. I pulled that other gator off and there was just crap falling everywhere. Yeah, pretty much the same way. So anyway, yay for through hiking. Alrighty, Big Woods Trailhead number 9. Headed down the road walk to Trailhead number 10. where I got another food drop at, so took a long break there and rested up. Took a little siesta actually. Felt pretty good. Come out here in this bar ditch and washed all that black stuff off my legs and soot and everything. Alrighty, so we got a 5-mile road walk. I'll cruise on down this way. It's time to put some tunes on, put the earbuds in, and keep the rhythm up a stepping. Quite a bit of this walk is going to be on asphalt, so no fun. But I think this is the last big road walk we got to do. Maybe probably some little ones in there. I was looking ahead. I'm gonna get down to 10, see how I feel, and it's 5 more miles, I believe, if I've seen correctly, over to the Double Lake campground. That put me past the river crossing. It's supposed to start raining tomorrow. It's supposed to have rain all day tomorrow. What I just seen, so put me across that. 80 degrees and raining. No rain suit on, just walk in the rain. What I'm thinking. Anyway, we'll see how the day plays out. See how this road walk treats me. One another day punished me with left me a gift of a little rash going on there. A little chafing. So, okay, here we go. Alrighty, here's where we make the turn at. Pretty cool old store building there on the end. There's the Evergreen Baptist Church. Been told you can fill up with water there. So, I still got a liter of water. Doing pretty good. Now it's time to play Frogger. Wish me the best. Alright, just been still cruising along here. Yep, them feet still on asphalt. Thinking I don't got too much farther. I think that next bend in the road down there where it gets off at. So from the Evergreen Church down to here, we play Frogger. Sure enough, I'm out of it. Dodging cars, so still cruising along. Thankfully the wind's blowing good and hard. Even though I'm having to walk into it, it is keeping things cool. So, alright, here we go. Heck yeah. That's a good looking sight right there. Off that road walk. Woohoo! Alright. Let's go see if we can find our stash and come back up this bench and take the shoes off. Calculate where we're going to camp at. Awesome, awesome. Alright. 3.7 miles to the river. And I think it's 5 miles to that campground, which that's what I'm thinking. I maybe try to get this old body over there. For the simple fact, be more than happy to pay $15 and throw my little tent up in a right spot and go take a shower. Even though it's just gonna be a water wash myself off, that'd be all right. Still be happy with that. All right, let's go find our stuff. There's Magnolia campsite. So, off the trail a little ways and get a little water down that creek. Some of that red water that I seen earlier. There we go. We're just off the trail. There's the trail right there. I walked up there and looked to see if there's anything that I need to stop for, but I don't think so. I'm gonna go for it. May not make it. We get down to the river here in a little while. We'll make that decision of what I'm going to do from there. Let's just keep on moving. Afternoon's still warm, sun's still high. We still got a few hours of hiking, so let's see how far I can get down here. Let's get the old truck in low gear and grind her out. Alrighty, cruising along. Alrighty, working our way down towards the river. That water looks pretty clear right there. Easy place to get down in there to it. So, camping down here is possible as of today. And that day is February 21st, 2023. But like I say, we still got some time. Daylight to be moving. I'm a tripping and a falling. Legs are getting tired, of course. But there is some roots that stick up in the trail. And that leaf litter right there, you see, you don't see them till you hook a foot on them. Then you know they're there. Alrighty. Still beautiful down here, so let's keep walking. So, 5 miles from here. I think I said that back here like 4 times, 5 miles, but it wasn't 5 miles. So, okay, here we go. Well, we just dropped off down into this bottom area, so I don't know if we're getting close to the river or not. I suspect we are. It's really opened up in here as soon as we walk down into it. So we'll get on up here and see. Pushing on that 75 mark, that's what I'm looking for tonight. Got to keep the old feet moving. There's my marker. What's that one? $71. Awesome. Here we go. San Denkioko? I don't know. I know I'm butchering it. Is that 71? So there the river is. And I think we're supposed to go upstream. That's where the trail is, where the log you cross on. There is the rope to ford it, I guess. Okay. Well, I'm hot and stinky, so that may work. All right, there it is. That tree is downriver from the ford. So, ford doesn't look that deep. So if you don't mind getting your shoes wet, feet wet, go on in there. Just started to. So, let's try the ford. So here's where the old bridge, there's abutments and everything. Where it got washed out, I guess. Alrighty. Just push back up through the brush and hit the trail. And you find 73, 4, and 5. Well, there's mile 72. 3 more to go. So after you cross the river down there at 71, you got a full mile. Just about. You kind of zig and zag around in that bottom area. And that hill climb make you sweat and breathe hard. Like, wow. We hadn't had to do that out here. Other than road walks. But Alrighty, looks like we're crossing the road up here. Maybe a Forest Service road. More than likely closed from the looks of it. Alright. Three more to go. Three more to go. Let's keep pushing. Alrighty, just past the 73, so 2 mile out. In there to the double lake. I think I've been calling it Twin Lakes all along. Kind of the same thing, but not the correct name. So, that's what I'm shooting for. Got about 30 more minutes with sunset, so official sunset, so maybe probably walking in the dark. I got the headlight now if I do. So just kind of pushing along. The trail's been kind of coming up and down in here, so it's been pretty neat. Nice for the legs. Kind of rough on the end of the day. Hoping for an easy glide, but that's not the way the trail says it's going to be. Gonna hop up on them little ridges and drop down across some creeks and right back up again. So, alrighty, I'm pushing. See if I can make it. Okay, so we came from Trailhead 10, 6.2 miles, crossing the highway here. So let's go play Frogger again. It's a busy one. Alright, across the road we go. Alrighty, there you go. 75. 20 some odd miles today. Started at 7 hiking. Let the trail goes back in there. So I'm gonna go down here and see if I can find a campsite. Hopefully I can. Alrighty. Well, let's tap out right over here. Now I'll get some water and go on down there another mile or so. Tapping out. Okay, here we go. Let's see if we can figure this thing out. Alrighty. There you go. 75. 20 some odd miles today. Started at 7 hiking. Let the trail goes back in there. So I'm gonna go down here and see if I can find a campsite. Hopefully I can. Alrighty. Well, let's tap out right over here. Now I'll get some water and go on down there another mile or so. Tapping out. Okay, here we go. Let's see if we can figure this thing out.